Seems in the last week there was one of the doors kicked in so people could gain entry. Seems like this has been boarded up again. Get the feeling this is going to be knocked down very soon.
It's a bit of a shame, innit?
Well, Waterloo Road today. We're going to take a little bit of a walk in a bit up to Hartes stroke Woolworths. However, at this point you're probably thinking, why she on St Bede's Avenue? So let's do a little bit of history before we take a walk. Cowgap Lane ran from the sea to Cowgap Bridge on Hillside Lane. The way already continued from the bridge to what is now Oxford Square. The whole route is now called Waterloo Road. In 1898, Cowgap Lane became Waterloo Road in honour of the battle. So this now stretched again from the promenade through to Oxford Square. And post offices, how many post offices? Gosh, a lot. So, in 1866, the shop that became the post office is actually this one. doubt you've read on social media, this Hartes stroke Woolworths Woolworths is going to be demolished. Could be next week, could be the next couple of weeks, we know it's going to go. So I'd done some footage at the beginning of this, which was back in March, and I've done some old postcards and I've done some pictures I was allowed when I was permitted to have access. Anyway, let's do a little bit of spotted history, of course, for you. Around about the 1860s, Bowling Green Inn at Woolworths South Shore. There's a beer house called the Bowling Green Inn. It stood on the corner of Bath Street and Church Street in South Shore, complete with its old bowling green to the north of the pub. In 1906, the inn was the subject of a bitter quarrel licensees John Taylor, Daniel Hay, about who should refurbish the enterprise. You can imagine what happened there. By 1938, John Eastman was in charge, but after the expansion of the adjacent Woolworths store, the inn closed. The plot immediately to the north of the green was built over in 1861, and the new market hall was built on the corner of Church Street and Waterloo Road. This was Blackpool's second Woolworths store, store 309, which opened at what was then numbered 7 to 11 Bond Street. Now, this store was temporarily taken over by the War Department from 1942 to 1946, and it closed in January 1993. Became another indoor market, and then in 1994, Linda and Lee Jones opened it as Hartes Home Store. This closed at the end of the 2015 season, and it reopened online only in 2017. Premises, of course, as you know, have been vacant since January 2019 and are set to be demolished. So we think it's Blackpool demolition. I think it is. Could be wrong. If I am, I apologise. Got to be really careful with this one, because if you've had a look at the pictures properly, there is a basement. You'll be able to see anything. Previous pictures, obviously, I've done are a bit better. Remember, as a young girl, my mum, Cass, will bring me down Waterloo Road, go and have a blue ribbon and an orange juice at this snackery. Go in the markets, come in Woolworths, spend my pocket money, so that's another piece of my past gone again. Alright, bit of a short one for now, but obviously when this starts getting knocked down, I'll be down getting some footage for us all.